Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Borderlands 2 Legendary Challenge Run, I guess. It's not much of a challenge run, I just keep saying it. And then I keep remembering it's not really a challenge run. Sorry if that was very noisy, by the way. I have found the Stormfront, finally. It's a very cool grenade. This one's rubberized, which is not very good. I prefer different ones. I would have preferred a sticky one, or a sticky homing even, but we'll take what we get. It took me quite a while to farm this. This has been the 41st run at this, and each time I killed the 4 bosses. So I guess I'll say this is technically the 41st run, and I'll write it down as 41. But 41 means I killed the bosses 164 times. Well, I did 164 kills of enemies that are eligible to drop the Stormfront. Anyway, enough silly chit-chat. Let's show you what it does. This one's rubberized, which means it'll bounce about until it hits an enemy or until, well, it runs out of time. And obviously bounces straight back to them. Okay, so what the Stormfront does is, it's a Tesla grenade, which means it lands somewhere and then it kind of does a bit of a damage over time, lightning, electric-based damage. And then, what the Stormfront does, it actually shoots out multiple child grenades, which also are Tesla grenades. So it actually, if you do this indoors, it can really do a ton of damage. It's a very powerful grenade. And that's one of my personal favorites. And I'll just show you the rest of the run. Now, there wouldn't be any reason to kill Flinter just for legendaries, because he can't drop any. But he has a fairly good drop rate on Iridium, and also, you know, he can drop some nice loot anyway. The shotgun I'm currently using, for example, it came from him, and I'll show it to you in a second. Now, the fast way to trigger him, which I knew there was one, I'd just forgotten what it exactly is. You hit the I guess, the screen thing. It's not really a TV, it's kind of a, I don't know. Let's just call it the TV. You hit the TV twice, then you pull this lever once, and you pull this switch once. It doesn't matter which order you do these in, by the way. It's entirely up to you.
Was it good for you?
Because of how the puzzle works, the order which you do these things in doesn't matter. And I always did this so that I would firstly be able to kill Flinter and possibly get a good drop and get the experience, of course. And also because there's a fairly good chest here which can contain good stuff. Class mod's not really my kind of class mod, I guess. I can't go back that way. I could go through here, I think. I'll just see where this puts me, and maybe I'll keep going. Oh, it puts me right here. Nah, let's just... We're only losing about 9 stacks of anarchy, and if I just continue, it'll put me straight at the fast travel station. Okay, sorry if you hear the rustling of pages, that's me looking for my, or rather through my, notes, but we still have a fair bit to go, or at least a little bit to go before we can continue. Well, before the next boss who I'm going to be farming. Not quite sure which one that is. I think I'll just do a chunk of story and then probably do 2 or 3 bosses simultaneously, or I think it's going to be... I don't know, anyway. Fast travel, there you are. Actually, let me just make sure I don't have any quests left. Yeah, those are Tundra Express ones, okay. So I'll just head to Sanctuary very quickly. And firstly, I have 243 golden keys, which means I have to open the chest 3 times to get it down to an even multiple of 10. Terrible sniper. Well, I don't use sniper, that's the problem. Not bad for TDR, I guess. I'll take it. I don't really like TDRs. I prefer torque shotguns. Something like that.
Hello there.
It doesn't look that good damage-wise, though. Darn. But it works very well with the anarchy-based playstyle I'm using. The one I currently have is better, so I'll be using that one, but we'll see. Do not use electric damage that much. Plus damage, minus accuracy. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. And now let's go and sell things. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the gun. This actually dropped from Flinter, so it's just a random drop. It does use up a lot of ammo. I can fire this twice before I have to reload. But as you can see, it fires 16 pellets. Each of them are explosive. And using close enough and anarchy and all that, this thing at close range just obliterates enemies. Don't need the sniper, don't need the other sniper. I'm not convinced, but it definitely does a lot of damage. You know what, I'll give it a try. Why not? Shotguns are definitely very cool weapons. And since I'm here, I know not much has happened yet, but just it's the way I play, and it's what you've come here for. So let's go.
Hey, you Vault Hunter. I found this when I was out in the Borderlands. You want it?
And this is the NPC I was talking about, who occasionally spawns and gives you cool stuff. This one's not particularly useful for me, but he can.
That's all I got for now. Oh, but while you're here, is Moxie said anything about me?
As I said, that was based on the he can't see his name, but basically he was based on the guy who sadly died before Borderlands 2 came out, and that's kind of his.
Anybody ask? You found that.
His NPC. Since I'm using shotguns a lot, I'm just going to spend all the iridium I got to upgrade the ammo capacity. I was going to say something, but I forgot. So let's go get the fast travel station and fast travel around. Yeah, I remember. He can give you a blue item, a purple item, a pink item, which would be an E-Tech weapon, or he can even give you legendaries, even though the chance of getting legendaries is quite small. But it can definitely happen. So yeah, they made it quite nicely so that it's not just a sort of silly little. It's not just sort of an Easter egg and sort of a nice thing they did. It's actually it's actually an NPC that you are happy to find, essentially. And so I think it was very well done. Put it that way. And now we are having to go to Tundra Express. Why do I have the Kerblaster equipped? I want the Hellfire, I want the Uncapped Herald, and I want my shotgun. It looks better.
You'll have to signal our man. I bet anything he's sleeping off a hangover, so you'll have to wake him up. The sound of some VAR kids burning alive at the same time ought to do it. You got a fire gun, right?
Yep. We have to ignite VAR kids now, and I do have indeed got a fire gun. But I will actually show you a trick, or rather, it's not really a trick, it's just, you don't technically need a fire gun, you can do this without one. We just need to have 3 VAR kids on fire at the same time, and there's, the game actually gives you a tool to do that without having to use a fire weapon. Okay, let's just get a few guys aggroed, and it's these fire melons here.
Well done. Now, set some more on fire before that.
There we go. So yeah, that worked without a fire weapon at all. These fire melons always ignite. And you just need to have enough markets close by.
So loud. So angry. So dead.
Nice. Hey, Vault Hunter. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Sorry you had to wake me up. I might have Celebrated a little too hard last night after Bloodwing and I raided a Hyperion convoy. Ain't that right, Blood? Easy, girl. So, a Hyperion train is speeding through the Tundra Express. If my intel's good, and it usually is, the vault key itself might be on board. My advice? Do what I do. Steal the key, get drunk, and pass out. Without the vault key, Jack can't control the warrior. You gotta hijack that train, soldier. My old friend Tina can help. Go talk to her.
Oh. I'm actually currently also trying to work on that side quest. And for the side quest, I need these guys to basically try to pupate and turn into bigger versions of themselves. I'm hoping that this one will do it. Now, I think the quest stated that you have to damage them to trigger that behavior. It's not true.
Many of you these creatures as mere cannon fodder, oblivious to... Oh dear lord, it's disgusting! Kill it, kill it, kill it! Oh lord, that was hideous. Please bring me a sample of that Varket's corpse, if you would. If we're to defend against these buggers, there's that pun again, we must know all we can about them.
So let's actually select that as my currently active quest.
I just need a few more samples such as that. Same process as before, force them to cocoon, hit them with the injector, kill them. Good luck.
Yeah, according to at least the wiki and also basically my personal experience, it's not... You don't have to damage them, it just appears to be random. So any given Varket has a chance to start pupating. So you just wait a while, don't kill them instantly basically, and wait if one of them does it. Like so, and then you inject the pod. And turn it into an adult.
What's the matter?
Now there are these Varkets always pupate. Well, they always have a chance to pupate, basically.
That was close. No, it
And,
wasn't.
well, if you inject them, they turn into that. Darn, I killed that one. That was unfortunate. The
Better shot when I'm drunk.
thing is, you usually don't necessarily want them to pupate, because if you kill the pod while before it's patched, basically you get bonus experience. So it's usually what you want. But of course, during this quest, things are a bit different.
Look out for the badass!
Yes, you too. There we go. Yeah, I'm not looking too good, but then again I have two badasses on me, so that's fine. And that should be samples number 2 and 3, and then I only need one more. Wow. You can just die. There's plenty of Varkets in the area. Number 2, and there would be number 3. Don't make any jokes about that. Not necessarily funny. Okay. Oh, you. How about you, pupate? That would be lovely. Come on, pupate, you know you want to. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Inject the pod. And there we go.
Another trophy for my wall.
Alright, let's keep this
Now,
going.
usually the sort of second stage of Varkets are weak to corrosion, so they are armored units, but in this quest, they are actually weak to fire.
Lovely! Return to me, please.
This quest doesn't make any bosses spawn though, so I don't have to do it. I don't have to hand it in right now to make a boss spawn, basically. Now, what I'm wondering is, oh, that's certainly interesting. I've never pushed that button before. Cool. Okay, so they've also installed giant flamethrowers. And I guess this means they're charging back up. Let's just see if the second one turns green as well. Okay, fine, let's ignore it. I think somewhere around here there was a bit of a secret, so I'm going to show you that. Well, it's not much of a secret, it's just... it's a place you can go. And it's the Varkid Range Observatory. And up here you will find a fairly bad chest. It's just one of those... well, one of those chests, which don't usually contain anything good. I mean, let's check. Yeah, just a green launcher. There's also a vault symbol up here. I don't know where the other one in this area is, though. And from up here you can shoot this electrical fuse box. And you need that to be able to actually enter the place. Now let's look up here. This is a pretty high tower. Nice observation deck. You could definitely snipe some enemies from up here, if you were so inclined. I, however, am just going to hop down. And, I think right here there would usually be an electric fence if I hadn't shot the fuse box. And there's going to be a bunch of bandits. Don't run into your own TDO reloads, they do hit you. You guys are not very good at hitting me, I get the feeling. And up here you actually get a fairly good chest, so it might be worth going for. Okay, that one obviously didn't contain anything good, but it's one of the red chests that we already know from Borderlands 1, and they can contain some cool stuff, basically. Yeah, see, this is the fuse box cable things, which would have led to this, and they would have had an electric fence here, which you would not have been able to pass. Anyway, let's meet Tina, who is apparently an expert on explosions. And the shotgun doesn't do that badly, I'm still going to go for an explosive one as soon as possible, basically. This way, my pretties!
Tina's a bomb maker and a friend of mine. I've saved her life a few times, and she's saved mine even more. She'll help you out, but here's a tip. Don't make any sudden movements near her.
Yep. Certainly looks like the lair of an explosives expert. And as long as we're in this area and at this stage of the game, Mordecai, who's sort of standing on that tower somewhere in the center, he will randomly snipe enemies. I don't know if he actually needs line of sight or if he has line of sight on everything. But basically he will keep randomly... Ow! Don't... Yeah, if you get too close to the bombs, they blow up. Okay, let's go.
Come on in. You're missing the fun. All around the stack, this plant, the stalker chased a bandit. The stalker thought 'twas all in fun. Pop! Goes the bandit. Oh, hi.
Hey, Tina.
Rowan told me you were coming. I still owe him for all that butt crap with General Rancid. So you gotta hijack a train, huh? Child's play. Let me introduce you to my ladies. Running, 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 I'm running over here. Run, 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 run. This here's Mushy Snugglebites, and this is Felicia's Sexo Pants. These fine-ass women's could stop that train for yous, but I'ma need their badonkadonks first, and they got stole by the bandits a few days ago. Go get 'em!
Okay, so we just need the badonkadonks.
I know Tina can be odd, but she's the most gifted demolitions expert on Pandora. Just do what she asks, and I guarantee she'll help you hijack the train and get the vault key.
pink Pandora corn. Already unlocked. Fair enough. Okay, well that was a short sleep for Tina. I don't particularly like Tina, by the way. Somehow, just, I don't know, she's a little annoying to me. Anyway, we need to get the badonkadonks. Oh, I guess I should probably show you. Completely forgot. I actually had a few level ups, as you might have noticed. So I now have the pre-shrunk cyberpunk. Wow. Fully maxed, so I have 250 bonus stacks of anarchy, which means my maximum is now 400. And I've started speccing blood-soaked shield. Blood-soaked shields, even. Which means as I kill an enemy, I currently get 20% shield back and lose 1% of my current health. This will go all the way up to 100% of my shield restored and 5% health lost. And this is 5% of current health, not of maximum health. So I can't actually kill myself with that, because I believe it'll eventually start rounding down. Obviously it'll mean I'll be very squishy, but I won't actually be able to just straight die. I think that's the bandit camp I want to go to. That is the bandit camp I'm looking for. Now there's a bunch of varkits down here, but yeah, you can just run past them. They don't pursue you for very long. Lardy-lar, bunny hopping is 1% faster than running, so that's why I'm bunny hopping, unless I am too tired to, or too bored, or just don't want to bunny hop. But it's technically faster, so if you see someone constantly bunny hopping, you can't complain. If you see someone constantly walking, they're doing it so they don't annoy you with the jerking camera, but if they're bunny hopping, it's because they want to be fast.
If I hit you, you're gonna feel it.
Okay, welcome back to Overlevel Town.
How I do.
I should really get something to deal with those helicopters. That's the first badonkadonk.
She's my main squeeze. Lady's got a gut full of dynamite and a booty like.
Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. Don't just die. You too. Same goes for you. Funnily enough, once you've got the close enough skill spec'd very highly, you can basically snipe with any weapon on the Necromancer. Not with the initial shot, but with the rebounds. Just because they... Wow. There's actually an achievement, a Steam achievement that you get if you manage to kill an airborne enemy with a TDO reload. If that buzzard had been at lower health, I could have actually done it. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. And down here is the second badonkadonk.
Another trophy for my wall.
And that's what he says when he, I think, just hits something.
Best day ever! Bring him back here and I'll use him to make some fine-ass damsels who can hijack that train for you.
Sounds like a deal, sounds like a deal.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I really do like the Necromancer. But I keep going on about it, so I guess I should stop, and I will actually use this opportunity to stop. And I will continue next time when we'll be handing in the badonkadonks. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.